So we come to the part of this podcast here.
Go ahead and
Y'all
get
know
this
what
right.
time? Y'all know what time it is? It's off wax time. So,
Turn that shit off.
man, theme today we're gonna have near death experiences, right? I feel like before, what you got full of? Because I feel like you really started laughing real hard down there. So I feel like you've been having a lot of energy this whole time. Let me hear a story from you.
Nah, man. Fullows actually live a very peaceful life. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really got no stories. You know what I'm saying? And also, I'm one of the last. Oh, I'll be real with you. I'm one of the last ones that's left. One of the last real ones. One of the last great Americans. So, like, even my near death stories, I came out looking like a G. Sit back, enjoy. Sign for Fullo story time. All right. So one time, we're one time we're
That was the intro paragraph to the
one time,
story.
hey, let me cook.
Yeah.
One time, we're skirt. You know what I'm saying? 252 in Cheddar's vehicle, right? Now, before this, I had never really been with anybody who like drove crazy. I just assumed everybody drove normal. So Cheddar used to have this Forerunner, and Cheddar used to whip this motherfucker through the streets. We're talking like the same turn that you would like go like 15 miles around. Cheddar's going like 30. Cheddar's going like 40, right? And as a passenger, you're doing one of these every so often. You're doing one of these, like grabbing the seatbelt, grabbing the ceiling, all that stuff. So we're driving through Greenville, and I'm kind of like, all right, man, everything seems to be good. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I'm over Cheddar. It's not that big of a deal. Cheddar makes this turn, and he is clearly, once we finish the turn, he's on off the road. I look at him, he's not, his reaction is not changing. like the truck almost flipped, and he's like, it's like not processing to him. He just, oh man. I was like, bro, there was a point in time where I looked out of the passenger window and I'm looking into the ditch. And I'm just like, we finish a turn, and Jenna's like, haha, as he keeps driving, I look at him just like, like, you almost killed me. And then what I had to learn, though, once again, that's my first near death experience. What I had to learn is after that, every time I rode with Cheddar, just par for the course. Every time there's a little wild turn, every so often you go on two wheels on the truck, it's all okay. You know what I'm saying? Cheddar ain't never been in no accident before. It's not like he can't drive. But yeah, man, so that's like my first one. And then the other ones I can't really go on wax or off wax about.
Hey,
So you know what I'm saying?
well,
So you know what I'm saying? Hey, they give anybody a license nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And also I had to respect he learned how to drive in Canada. You know what I'm saying? It's only horses up there. You know what I'm saying? And like Young Thug said, horses don't stop. They keep. Go ahead, D. What's
yeah.
yeah, go ahead, D. D, what's your near death experience, Shouty? Well,
Uh,
who almost took D
yeah,
out?
yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all two, right? I got two, and
God
honestly,
damn.
I got a lot. I got a lot, but I'm gonna tell y'all two. So,
Why you got so
um,
many? Why you got so
you
many?
gotta live life on the edge. One life, solo.
YOLO.
Yeah, that's true. Because D thought she was a firebender when she was a kid, apparently. So
I was,
D-
man. I might listen. I might need to go be a firefighter. It's probably been my calling. I probably just, need to
she's like,
go
"Don't worry, I've set many
see something
forests on
about it.
fire." Yeah, I've
But
set many forests.
nah. Listen. So, all right. I went to the fair. Okay. So me and my homegirl, we waiting in line, and we go to the fair, and then like I forgot exactly what ride it was, but it was like whatever ride you get on, you just gotta flip over, right? So we get into the seat. We get into the seat.
Well,
Listen,
what rock is that?
I can't remember. Listen, I can't remember the exact ride. I feel like it was the chainsaw, to be honest with you. But I'm facing her, and then she's facing me, and then they latch us in. And I was looking at hers, and I was just like, damn, we only just secured in by like this little seatbelt, this belt buckle. I was like, I don't think that's too safe, right? I was like, so what if this shit just flip open, right? And then we're starting to move, so we're like swinging back and forth. And I was like, so what if this shit just flip open? And I was like, you could just hit it just like this. And once I went down, hit the seatbelt, and it unlatched. It unlatched. So at this part, I look at my homegirl and she look at me and then she just her eyes are wide. Cause at this point, we're probably like a good midway to almost flipping over. Right. And at this point, I'm pulling my thing down and she starts screaming. So now her screaming, I start panicking. So I'm trying to get the latch back in it, but it's just like I couldn't get it in there. I couldn't find the hole worth nothing. And at this point, we're getting so close. And it's like she's starting to pull up and I'm still trying to get it in. She starts crying. At this point, I'm just like, yo, I'm like, oh man, I'm not about to make it. I'm not about to make it. I lie to you not. Right before we get to the point where we flip over, I find the latch, I push it in, and then we flip over, and then I go straight up, and I just on my way went up against it. And when I at that point, I started crying. I was like, oh shit. She's still crying. I was just like, yo, get me off this ride, bro. Get me off this ride. I can't even enjoy it. Like, I don't even I was like, that was nothing but the Lord that saved me at the last moment. I promise you, after we got off that ride, I was like, I'm not riding nothing else. And then we went home after that because I'm not about to press my luck more than one time. I'm not about to press my luck more than one time. And honestly, I don't even ride fair and carnival rides to this day because it's just nah. We ain't about to just sit up there and test my luck like that. Um,
Jeez.
yeah, that was one of them, right?
The
That was
shit that got me dying is the shit where you're just like, I can imagine your homegirl looking at you and being like, "Am I? Is my nigga about to die in front of me?"
listen, I feel like I shouldn't even reacted the way I reacted until she started crying. Like, how do you look at somebody and they cry for you? I'm sitting up here thinking it's a game, and I'm over here trying to hurry up and get it back in, and she's crying. Like, I can't get my emotions together to get this fucking seatbelt latched together because you crying. Like, this is like you trying to drive in an intense moment and somebody screaming in the background. Shut up. Let me get this in
Yo,
here.
yo, because it kind of feel like she was like, "Don't even try to rebuckle it. You're gone. Just die. Just
Bro, you're
die."
already like, bro, you're already good. She already fell out. She hit the floor, splat. It's done. What I'm gonna tell your mama? It's over. But so
Oh
that
shit.
yeah, that was the first one. That was the first one. And
Oh,
so the second one, I don't know if I want to tell that one.
Well, go ahead, Cheddar. Go ahead, Cheddar.
Uh, no, okay. So the second one is like, all right. So I drive trucks, right? And at this point in time, I was over the road. I was driving a tanker truck, right? And I you drive about 10 hours a day. And at this point, I think I was coming from Ohio and I was we were going through Tennessee. We were going through Tennessee, going through the mountains. And I'm like, this is about, you drive 11 hours a day. This is probably about 10 and a half hours I done drove. Right. So I done drove through the whole night. And then this is like the beginning of dawn, going in the morning. And I'm like halfway asleep, but I'm driving. And my trainer was in the back and I'm going up this hill. And it's like I start to see signs that you're supposed to be paying attention to, like being a truck driver, like incline. You supposed to we gotta pay attention to that because I got a tanker. Everything in here is
no, no,
liquid.
I know. I've been to those mountains. It specifically is talking to y'all.
Specific.
Those
Listen,
signs are
listen.
only talking
The
to y'all.
sign literally said, "All trucks check your brakes." Right, and at this point, it was like, "Pull over, check your brakes." That's what the sign said. But at this point, I'm halfway asleep. I'm in the middle lane. I see all the other trucks start to get over, and I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm gonna just go slow because I can't get over all the way, whatever." So at this point, we're getting up. It's like a roller coaster ride. It's like I slow down to probably about 25 at the top of the hill. Go over the hill. I didn't know what the incline meant. I mean, I know it's different levels and varieties. It was just like 5, 7. But this one was like, I want to say it was about a 7. And I didn't know what that meant for real. Like in real world time. So it's like as soon as I hit the top, I went from 25 to 80 within like 5 seconds. Right.
80.
Yeah.
What
Cause
with a
we the
bomb?
truck.
With a bomb shot to your back?
Well, no, I was a food taker. It was inedible, so it was like
Oh, whoo!
I think it was just liquid. It was just like some like chicken fat or something like that. But it went from 25 to 80. And at this point, I got the Jake brakes, which is supposed to help you slow down at the highest level. And then I'm trying to fan the brake because you can't ride it because the brakes get too hot and they'll catch on fire or they'll fail. And it's not like one of them shows where they got the little roll off ramp and you can just go because like once you get to the side, it's just a cliff because you're on the mountain. So it's no, it's like you go down this damn road and it's just cliff. So I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to maintain my lane because at this point I'm trying to slam on brakes as hard as I can. And then it's a cliff coming and then it's a corner. And I'm like, damn, I'm not about to slow down. And I was like, all right. So I'm panicking. That sleepiness went out. And it was just like, I see it's another 18 wheeler beside me. I had to kind of go into his lane because at this point we're starting to curve. And I'm still trying to slow down. But I got it to the point where I got to slow down to the point where we were doing about 50, 50, 55. I mean, it took the whole time we were going down there for me to get there. And I was just like, once I got to the end and I actually got back over control of the truck, I pulled over at the first immediate truck stop and I got out and I was like, I'm going to sleep. I had to go pee. I got out that I was shaking so bad. I was shaking so bad. It was one of those times that you were trying to stop something and you're not even in the seat. Like my ass is out the seat. My foot is on the brake and I'm holding the steering wheel like this, trying to get this. I'm like, yo. And then at the craziest part of it, once I slowed down and we got to a stoplight, my trainer wakes up and was like, oh, are we about to stop? Like, where were you at this whole time? You supposed to
we,
be helping me. You
we was
supposed to
about to
be help.
stop, all
This is
right.
like this is the first time I'm going down a mountain and you ain't said nothing. You in the back sleep. What do you was about to be sleeping with the fishes or wherever was at the bottom of that mountain. She ain't help me at all. So it was just, man, that was just
Also, quick to add on to this, if you've never driven those mountains in Tennessee, everything she said is factual. Like it's
Hey,
like y'all can't imagine how dangerous this
oh,
scenario that she's talking about. Go ahead, Will.
hey, was this before or after we had went to Toronto?
before.
Hey, well, just so y'all know, we almost ain't make it up. we almost
Yeah,
ain't
we
make
almost
it. We
ain't make
almost
it
ain't
there.
make it up there.
Oh, you want to
And
tell that one?
so
I was asleep.
the long distance driver in the back sleep the whole time.
Oh, I did
Cheddar,
not wake up.
I decided to take the first shift. We left that night, but before we left, Cheddar had to run back to Charlotte because he had left his suitcase down there. so he come back up. I was like, all right, bet. I'll take the first shift. It's like what, a 10-hour drive. I got it, man. We get on the road and we finally get up to the mountains. As soon as we get to the mountains, it starts raining. So I'm like, all right, bet. Hit the windshield wipers, two streaks in the glass. I was like, yo, Cheddar. We driving Cheddar's car. I was like, yo, Cheddar. Yo, windshield wipers a little messed up. And then he was like, he in the passenger seat casually. He's like, ha, I forgot all about that. I don't use that often.
Yo, that's always Cheddar's response when anything crazy is happening. Huh, I don't know, man.
Man. So now we going up and down hills, can't see nothing. It's raining. Only thing you can see is like the little reflectors and hoping that you with it. So I was like, man, this is getting rough. This is getting real rough. Luckily, a U-Haul came out of nowhere. I slowed down, got behind that because you got like four different lights. I was like, hey, if they go off a cliff, we going with them because I can't see nothing else. And he ain't even changed his windshield wipers till we finally got up in Canada and we got caught in the downpour. And we had to go to Walmart and get some windshield wipers. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was a couple times where yeah, we ain't we almost ain't make it.
bro.
Yo,
And I was asleep the whole time.
in my defense, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't rain every day, like how do you know your windshield wipers need to be replaced? You know what I'm saying?
Because time passes. because because Cheddar, I got you. Because time. Because time.
Hey,
I kept being like, yeah, I'm gonna replace these next. Every time it rained, I was like, I gotta replace
look,
these, and then it stopped
look,
raining, and I forget, you know.
man, when I'm telling you, I'm like, I'm up on the steering wheel. I'm up on the steering wheel trying to stay between one of the little streaks in the glass. I was like, yeah. And of course, it started fogging up a little bit, so I got to start playing with the
Yo, low key,
thermostat.
low key, low key. This is like a near death thing, but it's like back, like it kind of echoes what we was saying. Like, bro, driving in those downpours where you flip on your windshield wipers and it just don't work. Like you're just like, oh, okay, I gotta see a little bit clearer. You flip them on high, and it's like, oh, I still can't see anything. Like, it's just like, cause when we were driving to California, we went through Oklahoma, and Oklahoma is flat for the most part, but we were driving through a thunderstorm, and the thunderstorm, I swear to God, the cloud was like following the car because like we could see the thunderstorm before we got to it, and then once we got to it, we just stayed under it for like 2 hours. Had me checking the fucking weather reports. I was like, yo, is all of Oklahoma just under a
Bro,
thunderstorm?
Oklahoma is like that. Like that was the worst state I have ever drove through a thunderstorm in my life. Like
Bro,
the
and
whole
the
time
thunder.
at night, you think
Wait,
it's a
wait.
tornado the whole time. You think it's a tornado
Bro,
every single
no,
time.
it's like Twister. Swear to God, D's right. It's like Twister because it's not. It doesn't feel like a regular thunderstorm. It feels
No,
like the end of the world. Like you're
no.
looking, you can look out to the like east or west, and you're just like, okay, there's clear skies over there. It's like no, when you're driving to Oklahoma because it's all flat. It's like the thunderstorm is like it's the end of the world. There is no light. We're driving at like 11 o'clock in the morning, downpour, can't see anything, and I have like an F-150 beside me. It's like a trimmer, so he could drive through anything. He's like, I don't know why you're taking so long, little guys. Like, bro, because my car is about to disappear in the flood. Like the water's up to here at this point. But nah, man, you know what I'm saying? But hey, a little bit of near death experience builds character, man. Builds character. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
too, to add to that story about going to Canada with these two. I don't know what was going on, but I know I was asleep. And then I got Woo waking me up and was like, "Hey D, what's that sound?" And we're passing the semi, and all we hear is
Ha!
like an alarm. All we hear is an alarm going off. It's just like, and we're going either we were going up a mountain or down a mountain.
We
And
was
I'm just
going
like,
down. We was going
and I
down.
was looking, and I looked to the side. I woke up. I said, "Oh, get away from this motherfucker! He's about to go." I said, "See."
Hey, here I am in the
I was
two
like, oh
streets.
no, his brakes. I was like, his brakes is failing. We gotta get away from him because if he needs to stop, he's taking us out. I am not trying to be the one.
But it's
That's
swerving
just
too. It's like,
yeah, yeah. He was trying to swerve. He was listening. He was ready to take us out. That's why he was swerving. He was getting his angle together.
mm,
But yeah, man, I got a lot of stories like that.
man.
Got a lot of stories like that. But that's all we gonna tell y'all tonight, cause
Jesus Christ, man. Woo, bring us home, big dog. What's the
when
album,
it
yeah.
man?
when it wanes, it pours.
No, no, nope,
Oh shoot. Well,
nope.
in conclusion, near death experiences change you. They make you realize how fast everything can be gone and how much of what we stress over really doesn't matter.
Okay, Pastor.
If you're still here,
Okay, okay, Pastor, go ahead.
if you're still here, that's a second chance. So live different and move with purpose. It's the
Wow.
album review club. We'll see y'all next week. Or will we?